Page.
Trying to navigate the obstacles that those with disabilities face can be a daunting task, but Wesley Family Services is playing a key role in helping those with challenges navigate through those barriers. Next week, a disability summit will take place at Bethel Congregation in Scott Township to tackle some of these issues. Wesley Family Services is one of the sponsors of this event. Joining us now are two guests. Heather Hoeke is Acting Director of Mental Health Outpatient Services at Wesley Family Services. Kate Pompa is Director of Autism Services at Wesley. Ladies, welcome to both of you. Thank you for the great work you're doing and for this Disability Summit. First, let me just ask you briefly, what is Wesley Family Services?
Wesley Family Services is a nonprofit organization. We serve individuals, families, people across the lifespan. We provide behavioral health services and therapeutic support programs with over 65 programs in the Western Pennsylvania region.
Wow. A lot, it's a big reach, a lot of folks. And Ken, I take it autism is one of the important areas that you work in.
It is. I oversee our autism services. We have therapists that go out into the home schools and communities and help children, families, adults with autism. We have a large adult autism program and an IDD program. We serve over 30,000 children, adults, and families across the Western region every year.
Wow, 30,000. And then now you have this Disability Summit coming up this coming Thursday and Friday out at Bethel in Scott Township, right on the border with Mount Lebanon there. And this is, I guess, hosted by the state representative, Dan Miller, in that area.
Yes.
What are we going to see? What goes on at a Disability Summit like this?
The Disability Summit is a great event. This is the 5th annual Dan Miller Disability Summit, and we have over 20 presenters, 20 sessions that people can go to on a variety of topics. Secretary Teresa Miller, Secretary Pedro Rivera will both be there, as well as
What departments do they come from?
Teresa Miller is from the Department of Human Services,
right,
and Pedro Rivera is the Secretary of the Department of Education.
Great.
They'll both be delivering keynote discussions about updates on their programs and their departments. Congressman Mike Doyle will be there. He's the co-founder of the Autism Caucus, and he'll also be delivering some information for folks there. And there'll just be a huge resource fair for folks to come in, check it out, see what different providers are doing in the area and what kinds of programs they can get hooked up with.
Is this a free event?
It is. It is free and open to the public. There is a website, www.disabilitysummit.com, that you can go to get more information. Also, our website at Wesley Family Services, you can also get information.
We're putting info up on the screen now. Good.
Last year, there were over 2,000 people that came to the Disability Summit, and they're expecting that we have at least that many coming this year as well.
Wow.
So we're very excited.
2,000 people. It's a free event. So does it cover the range of disabilities? I assume autism is one of them. Can anybody
Absolutely.
with any disability or a family member with any disability, give us some sense. Who are the folks who show up?
We have autism represented. There's if you have a mental health diagnosis, behavioral health concerns, an intellectual disability, if you have a physical disability. Really, this event is open to everyone and anyone. So if you have a disability yourself, you're welcome to come down. If you're a family member, a community member that wants to learn more, you're welcome to come down. We have professionals that work in the field that come down. There's just a large range of people that are going to be there that are experts in the field and that are going to be sharing tons of knowledge. So
I'm already blown away with the fact that you have over 2,000 people who come by. Now, this is on 2 days. I guess you don't have to come each day, or is there something different each day?
Yeah, if you check out disabilitysummit.com, which is the website, it'll tell you the different presenters, speakers, and the different sessions that you can find. And on the second day, there's a big transition and employment resource fair. So it depends on kind of what you're interested in. You could come on either day, both days, whatever you wish.
An employment fair, you mean, so if somebody has a disability or a family member with a disability, they might actually be able to connect to it for a job?
Oh, no, I'm sorry. I meant more something like they could get more information about how to get connected with the resources that would help to provide them the support to get connected with employers.
Gotcha. So this is the 5th year. How did this get started?
Well, Representative Dan Miller is he is so committed to this issue, and he thought it would be a great idea to have this resource. It's one of the largest disability summits in the state. Him and his team put it together, work really hard on it. He's an advocate, and he just wanted a place where everyone could come together, learn more, and that people with disabilities could have their voice heard and get the resources that they need. And so we're just really grateful to him, because it is a huge, wonderful thing that he does for the community.
Well, it's absolutely amazing, and it strikes me as very much needed. And frankly, you don't have to live in, I assume, Representative Miller's district. In fact, I suspect most of the people who are coming come from everywhere in the region to participate in this. And you say there will be presenters. Do you know other presenters besides, I assume, yourselves and others?
Yeah, Wesley Family Services has a couple of presenters that are going to talk about music therapy, creative arts, and our parent-child interaction therapy. There will also be presenters talking about education resources, how to get your kid involved in the services that they need, legal, there'll be legislative forums.
It sounds fantastic. It really does. And I can't thank you enough for coming in and sharing the information with us. I know Representative Miller would have joined us, but he's got a legislative schedule in Harrisburg to deal with. But thank you so much for being with us and sharing this information. And folks, take advantage of this. I mean, this sounds like a wonderful opportunity for any family with a child or even an adult with any kind of disability. Thank you again, ladies, for coming in. We'll be back.